Here we go. Alright, so, it's Saturday. I have the day off tomorrow too. Just kind of bored, so making a video. What the shit? What? Messed that up. Okay. So, don't really have much to talk about as usual. Nothing's really going on. I got a haircut. Just got bored. So yeah. Click on the ads and stuff, because all two of you, maybe. Probably all the views are mine, I don't know. So yeah. I watched Star Trek Into Darkness. It was terrible. It would have been a good sci-fi, or even another good, like, Star Trek movie if they had changed a lot. Like, no Khan. I know that's been said many times. The Khan bit was stupid. I am dun 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 Khan. And then, you know, nobody knew who he was, so nobody cared. The audience was like, except for those of us who thought it was retarded. Yeah. So, I guess the Occupy movement's dead. And good riddance. They would never live up to their full potential. Too disorganized. The left really needs to take hints from the old Tea Party before they became so retarded that it was mind-boggling. The Occupy movement never got strong enough to do anything. They like to pretend they were. I had a friend who went to one and killed himself. That was a while ago. Rest in peace, man. I knew you were battling your own demons. But, come on, dude. Alright. I'll listen to some Hank 3 for you later. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the left hasn't been strong since the 60s. And then they were bought out by badass drugs. And, yeah, so they never got strong then. So, the left has never been strong in America. You can argue that the Founding Fathers were pretty fucking left-wing, but for the time, yeah, they were. They were pretty liberal. But the thing is, the Democrats hold the keys to liberalism, and they're not even remotely close to being liberal. They're center-right. They actually fit in a lot with the Republicans. So there's this loyal opposition thing going on right now. I have a Kmart card because those are useful. Usually returned a pair of shoes, and they gave me that instead of cash. I would have taken the cash, but I didn't have a receipt. So what are you gonna do? So yeah, Democrats, Republicans, different wings on the same bird of prey. It's been said on many a bumper sticker. And unfortunately, it is true. Very true. Which it wasn't. There is no opposition party in America, unless you count the Greens and the Libertarians. But they're not viable. In fact, what they should do is invade the parties. The Libertarians kind of tried with the Republican Party, but they failed. The bigwigs and the Republicans ceased that at once. The Greens need to do it to the Democrats. Not as independents, but as Democrats. They need to get their left-wing things in there so they can be countered by the Republicans, because some of what the Greens believe is kind of kooky, but not as kooky as the Republicans. So let's get people in there that disagree with each other and can maybe compromise. I don't see it happening, though. Never. So, it's the division that keeps us going, unfortunately. So, yeah, what are you going to do? America is so divided right now that it's ridiculous. Over the simplest of pissing matches. Obamacare. That's the number one. Oh, Benghazi. I don't know what happened there. I doubt anyone really does. Except for, like, top officials, and both sides aren't talking. So, Cheney is I don't know. Stupid. Alright. But, yeah. Where was I? Yeah, no. We are never going to come together as a country if our politicians can't compromise. Or if we're too stupid to vote people in that will compromise. But everyone's so caught up in their own beliefs and their own causes, that'll never happen. Unfortunately. Everybody thinks they're right. Everyone has the right to think they're right. Chances are, if you're convinced you're right, you are fucking wrong. It's just human nature. It's confirmation bias. Like, take crime and race. Confirmation bias says, well, black people commit more crimes. And per capita they do. But that's neither here nor there. But they leave it at that. There's no underlining, like, proofs that they need that black people commit more crime. Why do black people commit more crime? I don't know. I'm not going to hazard a guess. I don't know. Why are there less atheists in prison than Christians? I don't know. It's just one of those stats. And frankly, I don't give a shit. Oh, Dead Kennedys on in the background. Another thing that I have to bring up is, and it's been said many times before, but I'm fairly new to this, so bear with me. People who criticize Obama's policies, or Obama, are not racist. Unless they bring up words like nigger. Then they're probably racist. If they refer to Obama as a nigger, they're racist and wrong. So, but disagreeing with Obama is not racist. In fact, anybody who disagreed with Bush should be disagreeing with Obama. Common sense. They're the same fucking president. This new term, Bush is in his 4th term. Actually, Reagan would be in whatever term he'd be in. Nothing's changed since then. All the presidents have been the same. We had Reagan. We had the first Bush. We had the fuzzy, wuzzy, lovable Clinton, who was terrible. And then we had Bush the second. And that's when everything caught up. That's when everything started catching up with us. The booms, the bursts, the bubbles. Yeah. And then Obama got in. And we were like, yay, Obama, he's not Bush. Or McCain. Or Romney. But Obama is just another puppet of Wall Street. You need proof? You don't need proof. If you do, watch the fucking news and look how well Wall Street is doing while everyone else is still in a fucking recession. Isn't it grand? As the old meme used to say, the Great Depression, now in color. I might make this video black and white. No, I'm not going to do that because that would take too much time. But yeah, I know this has been mostly rambling. I didn't have time to prepare anything. I just got really bored. And yeah, so yeah, but we are living in a recession where corporate profits are booming. Wall Street is booming. And yet the people are mostly on food stamps. The ones are not living high and large. They're buying pasta. Pasta's delicious. It's also cheap. Easy to feed a family for $2. America, the people, by and large, are poorer than ever. Food prices, not really going up that much, but they are rising. They are rising. Gas is rising. And yet, Wall Street is booming.